at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Barnes. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Morant against Vassell. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Pass to Sohan. Paul with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Now we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr. in specific. How to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight and see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That one drops for him.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the lead, just trusting his jump shot.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Memphis. Wembanyama, a screen on Morant, and it's Paul missing. Memphis leading, and guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And here's Morant. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Pass to Edey. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Wells.
2 minutes.
Pass Pass to Edie. Driving in. Clark against Paul. Over Clark. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
A different look now for San Antonio. Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Chris Paul. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Castle. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Morant. San Antonio again missing. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Now, here's Vassell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Now, here's Morant. He's tightly guarded, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Johnson outside. The 10-footer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Barnes, who's checked in for Johnson. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Edie. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. .27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Castle. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Both good from the line that time. Clark finds Jackson. That shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Conchar pulls it in.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Zach Collins. Castle is out there with Jones. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 slot. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge it. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. Champagnie's got his first bucket in this one.
Good decision-making from Jones. He's embraced that in his young career.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we're all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Clark. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And finished off by Collins. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Pippen. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Jones. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Spain comes in for John Concho. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Morant after the basket by San Antonio. Over Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. There's the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Castle. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Castle. And Paul subbed in for Jones. Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Ball against Morant. Paul can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bane.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Back to Paul. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Jackson. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. Vassell wide open. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That gives them the lead. Morant's got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barnes outside. Back to Paul. tipped away. Morant with the steal. For the finish. And Morant throws it down.
Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
Will it go? And the shot falls short this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best. Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
So it's not about...
And that concludes...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And here's Morant, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Vassell kicks to Paul. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant bats for 2. Morant with another miss.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League, an assistant there, to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us?
Well, you can't be undisciplined guarding Sohan because he sometimes baits you into fouling.
So he gets them both. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vassell outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Barnes for the tie. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Good decision there by Vassell in the two-man game.
A 3 from Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, no one around him. Misses the 3.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Vassell outside. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, a screen on Jackson. And it's Sohan missing. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Vassell, the pass to Paul. Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Morant with the steal. And there's the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Paul, a good look. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. 50 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside, Bane. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From 18 feet away, and the basket by Vassell. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. We've got 33 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Morant. He has 35. 19 seconds left in the 3rd. A rebound by the Spurs. Paul looking around from deep. And it's Sohan missing. It'll count. And no good that time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the up. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Castle. Then it's Jones. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Collins. Johnson, a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jackson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Spurs. Memphis leading. Upside Pippen. Bane inside the 3-point line. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Castle. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Aldama. Bain with it. Jones against Pippen, and he makes that one. Pippen's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Grizzlies foul. Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul. Grizzlies foul. Pippen. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Aldama. And they pick up two. Aldama's got his first points in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bain kicks to Clark. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain for three. And they recover it. It's Pippen on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Bain. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Vassell outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
The first one falls for him.
Harrison Barnes. Shooting 2.
Barnes hits them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Pippen. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell outside. Wembanyama with it. Barnes looking around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Sohan missing. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Vassell against Morant. Shoots over Vassell. No good off the front iron. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. San Antonio again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Vassell outside. Wembanyama outside. Over 80. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no free.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Paul. Oh, missed it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.